The Steel City might be most associated with this legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the California Golden Bears taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Pittsburgh's offense takes the field. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Holstein. It's complete on the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll go to the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Off play action on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Snags a quick pass on the left. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Working that left side now.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gets open down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes the connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Golden Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. On the ground. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looking for space. It's Ott. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the point after is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get
nothing but green ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I love how the wide receiver just wasn't lazy on this play because he could have cut that route short, but he knew he had to extend the route to make sure he got that first down and help keep this drive alive.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. It's a draw. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a game.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
To the ground. He's got it again. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Trying to get to him. Got his man downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Now here's an inside give. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he tacks on the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's up. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job on it.
Grabbed behind the line. It's up. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Golden Bears are rolling down the field. They keep attacking through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Escapes the sack. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
From the gun, running back on the move. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Fires to the tight end. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hammond. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Got his man in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in your face.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They'll run play action, getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to throw, it's Holstein. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. He leaves it with his back. Puts him in the spinner and moves on. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. The Golden Bears in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ott. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
And the Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now. Right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver. Put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too. We got to hold on to that.
A lot of urgency for this offense.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slipped in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. And that's going to tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Leaves it with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll throw it on first down. He's going to take off. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Got his man. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Throws toward the end zone. And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Comes out throwing on first down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air, it's Rodgers. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Goff. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Looking to throw on second down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
The Panthers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense.
Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pitt. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
On second down, just keeps firing. The short hands, it's Williams. At the 35, he's open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Shoots it to the left. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And now on second down for this offense. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds his man. It's Ott. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He fires one deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Carter. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Gets it out fast. Open space at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. Looking downfield, it's Yarnell. Got rid of it just in time. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. So the first step of that was fine. They made the pass and catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were anticipating pressure on that play, and they just want to get it out of the hands of the quarterback quickly, but whatever they were thinking did not work.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
It gets no bigger than 1 versus 2, and take a look at how this critical game finished up. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. We'll see a lot of big games this season, but few will have as much of an impact on the big picture as 1 versus 2 and how this one played out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's looking to throw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Golden Bears want to move quickly. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. 2nd down now after the sack. The gun, running back gets to give. Runs through a tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for a man. It's Yarnell. Hines is back in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Quick completion on the out route. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Ott. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Defense, we're always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Bears have it with a first and goal. He'll keep it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. They're working that left side. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow him down as much as possible, but it's predicated, too, on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action, because they did not bite on the play-action fake at all.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still throw in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking for space. It's Hammond. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. To the air. It's Yarnell. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're just about ready to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's looking for an open man on second down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He wants a big play here late. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Makes the catch. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down.
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Number 1.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.